Yeah, welcome back to the stream. Going to continue with this account. And the time I played my other account now to stage 190, and I still have all 40 attacks left. And 190 was the second attack that I lost with this account. And the first one was at stage 166, so I'm going to show the replay of this stage. Basically, it was a similar strategy. I think on this account I used 3 max, this time I only used 2 max, and I tried to just go around the side. Just tier 1 shark, and then just try to avoid most of these buildings in the middle. Got these 2 shields. Also took out some cryo bombs, some sharks. And then regrouped here. Another regroup, and then cleared those buildings. And I think then another last regroup there. And from there just the bombardiers finished that remaining core health on the shield. And that was 166 solo. So yeah, still 40 attacks left with that account. So I think I can start to continue with this account a little bit today. So it's already a bit later, so I won't be able to continue for that much longer. But at least a few hours. Can try to push maybe at least to stage 250 or higher. Hey David, hello Mammut. And yeah, I'm basically, like, except like 5 attacks, I'm basically just used tank and 1 mech on the other account, so that strategy is very strong at the moment. Or not at the moment, just in general for this mega crab. So yeah. Hello Farouks. So I think for this stage probably is 2 attacks. I don't think, or don't see a way to really go around one of the sides and then take out the core. Like basically the attack that I did on 166. Maybe if I go around the left side, that could be possible. To avoid all of these doom cannons and this Simo. But I don't know if that's really possible. I think tanks would probably be a bit too slow. With 900% building health. To clear the whole base. I mean, the shield is actually very high also with 36 million. But actually that's only because I still need to boost the statues. And also sabotage engraving. So let's do that right now. And the statues. Yeah, they're like, I really like this crab. I think it's one of the best. It really gives a feeling of the old times, I guess. Like with all tanks. Kind of like a hasty crab from like 2018 to 2000, I think 20, just before bombardiers got added. So the shield health is 25 million. Yeah, it could be possible, maybe. Or I could go around the right side. Just a bit annoying with these lasers and also the Simo. I mean, I could obviously try to go with tanks. Clear, if I use the mech for these boom cannons, can try to clear most of these buildings on the left and then go to the right side. Maybe that works, so I think I'll try that. At the end, I'm just trying to maybe find an easy attack for my main account. Just double check sabotage is active, statues are boosted. Drop the mech in the corner. Probably going to need a few shocks for these boom cannons. Maybe also one more shock. I think the GB should be okay in general. With the GB gain tribe. Drop maybe a critter. I think I should try to take out this shock launcher. I think I should have dropped bullet maybe a little bit different. Because he's still going a bit too far to the middle. So he's not really able to distract those boom cannons. And a bit unlucky this boom cannon fired. Yeah, tanks. I don't know if it's the best against this exact stage, but it works very well against most stages. There's a tank speed boost, so yeah, that helps a lot. I mean, it's not really looking bad, it's just that the time is going to run out, I think. I'll be able to use a few more drinks. This boom cannon might be in range, but I'm not sure when I'm going for the shield, so yeah, maybe try to distract a bit with this critter. I mean, from the damage it looks like I'm able to finish the base, but the time says something different. Especially because bullet is a bit stuck and this shock launcher fires at my tanks. I have a lot of troops left, so with enough time I would be able to finish it. I think like the grappler, like I think it would be better to increase the health of the bases. Like the grappler would make, at least I think, that it would make most attacks even more the mech bombardier strategy. Like if there's a grappler, then scorchers are not really useful. And I guess most other strategies are also more difficult then. So yeah, 2 attacks. Not too bad, I would say. And I can just continue with the tanks here. I'm gonna need some critters to distract those boom cannons. Well, not really still playing. I mean, technically I played the other account to stage 190, but I just started streaming again for 10 minutes with this account, so I mean I have to get through some of the stages if I want to finish at some point. And thanks Sacred Teach for the 19 rupees. Thanks for the support. One shock launcher. And looks like that's it. That would be one shock. I think I'll go over the left side. I think I like that a bit more. There should also be more GB that I can collect. Hi Marcelo. And like I'm not the biggest fan also of the grappler and the critter launchers on the Mega Crab. Like even the warship, the critter launchers are a bit annoying. Plus they make rocket choppers very difficult to use. Try to avoid this shark mine. And clear some of those. I'll start to move to the other defenses. Should have looked at the range of this Doom Cannon, just to know when I have to shock it. And yeah, that's how you use the tanks in this Mega Crab, I guess. I don't think it's bad. I really like this crab. At least it's something different to use, other than the regular Mech Bombardier and Scorcher Laser Ranger. And I mean, even with the Bombardier speed of the tribe, it's surprising that tanks are this strong. I mean, I would guess that the life leeches plays the biggest factor. Like without the life leech tribe, that would not be possible. You need to be a bit careful. And now just some sharks. Hello Pablo. I'm still using the sabotage engraving. I think that one is the best by far. I think the only time there could be an engraving that would also be good is the hasty crab with armor, because the troops already do a lot of damage, so maybe their damage reduction could be a bit more important, but probably still sabotage would be better. Thanks Abdullah. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need to clear the cryo bombs, to be honest. They are not slowing down my troops, so I can just walk through them. They slow down the max and bullet, but that's not the biggest issue. All of that building at the top. And yeah, I mean, the times are very good actually. Finish this base with over 1 minute left, and with the tanks. Activate that cryo bomb also. Be careful with the doom cannons. But bullets should be in front now. Yeah, I guess you mean the tanks. Yeah, they're definitely very good. I mean, with the speed boost, the 200% speed boost, that's definitely a huge boost. Here I need to be careful, because there's a lot of shark launchers. Try to clear most of the base. And I hope the mechs are able to slow down the shark launchers. Just can't end up in the shark lock where all the shark launchers keep all the troops shocked the whole time. I can avoid that, that should be fine. And also can't let bullet get taken out. So I think I will regroup to the right side now. Take out these shields and then go back. And I have a lot of GB still left actually. Even though the shark is already at 62 GB. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised also, to be honest. I thought, especially with the Bombardier speed boost, that Bombardiers would be way stronger. But yeah, the tank life leech really helps them. And also with the tank speed. Gonna be interesting to see how far it's possible to get with the tanks. Before you need to start using, or I need to start using Bombardiers again. But yeah, maybe even the whole Mega Crab is possible to play basically with the tanks. We'll see. And the tanks are very fast, so that helps a lot. Tank speed starts at stage 61, if I'm not wrong. Pretty sure it's stage 61. Like, it's either 71 or 61, but I think it was 61. I think for this stage actually I have to be careful with the time, but it's a bit close. Like, not that much, but like this stage I think did not have that many buildings, especially in the front, so that made it easier. Yeah, a lot of the easy stages right now. Definitely going to be interesting to see how far I can get without losing more attacks. Yeah, like at the first look, a stage like this doesn't look great for the tanks. But they should still be able to get it. I can throw some critters to distract those cannons. And I mean, the mechs also shock some of those boom cannons, so that also helps. I guess you mean the tanks of the machines. Yeah, that's definitely very fast. Like also the max speed with the 200% speed boost. And even if they go or get hit by a cryo bomb, I don't think it really slows them down. Go for some critters. It's also surprising that Bullet is able to survive that long. Like with mech bombardier attacks, usually it would take way more damage, I think. Like I rarely have to use energy drinks. Hi Delvi. Hi Air Force One. Yeah, old school tank attacks. I don't even know what troops, like if tanks was still the meta when I started to stream the mega crap. I think it was. Like for a little bit. Don't remember when bombardiers got added exactly. But yeah, also this stage should be okay. I clear a few of these boom cannons. Maybe... I'm not gonna go for a shock, I'm gonna wait for this shock launcher to get taken out. Then regroup. Like I lost the one tank, but one tank loss is actually not bad. Bullet in front now, and shields are gone, they're back. Maybe one drink for Bullet to speed him up. Because with the tank speed he's way behind. What do you mean second teach with base machines? I mean, I'm losing some troops, but yeah, not a lot. I mean, these stages right now also look a bit easier, to be honest. Like, there's not that many boom cannons or doom cannons very close together. So that also helps. I think what's also very nice is I don't really have to worry about the mines. Because the tanks, if they get hit, they just heal back up after a few shots. Yeah, could be higher, but I mean, usually it would depend how many mechs I would lose. Yeah, the tanks are very fast. I would say they are faster also than bombardier attacks. At least I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, casualties, like the tanks are usually not good, but because of the speed boost from the Mega Crab, the tank speed boost, that's why they attack so fast. Like this boost down here with tank speed plus 200%. One tank. Thing is, I don't know how to calculate the damage per second with the speed boost. But for one tank without speed boost, it's with the troop damage boost, it's 2633 damage per second. So basically one tank is about a third of a bombardier. But I mean, the damage speeds them up a lot, so I think that makes up more than enough for the damage. Hello Nico, that's because of the tribes. The tank tribe, the tank life leech tribe. So if the tanks do damage, they heal. Which works very well together with this speed boost. Like just the speed boost or just the life leech boost would not make the tanks that strong. Like probably they wouldn't be used at all if they would not have both of these boosts in combination. At least that's what I would guess. Like I could also use just just tanks and no mechs. But I mean, don't think I need to really change it. Let's go a bit slower, make sure these doom cannons are not for some reason taking out all of the tanks. Like even these hotpots are not doing enough damage to take them out. Yeah, this stage looks also possible with the tanks. Like in usual Mega Crabs, that could also be something with the Scorchers maybe. But with the tank speed boost, tanks can do it. Very good to activate all of the cryo bombs also. Like I can just also let the tanks clear, so that's also very nice. Because without the life leech, probably would have lost all of my tanks at this moment. Let's be careful here. Time is getting close, but still 30 seconds left. Well, I'm not sure, Patrick, like, I think it's hard to say, like, I guess a lot would be, like, maybe knowing how to use the troops. Like, at some point you just know where they usually would go, or when you would need a shark or a drink, something like that. And also to know what attacks are going to work and which are not possible. I think that would be also something. Let's go up here. Need to save some GB. I should have looked actually at the health of these shock launchers, because I might be able to barrage out one of them. So maybe let's try that. 5 barrages, 3 artillery. Should be me enough. Another barrage, another artillery. Even another artillery. Very expensive. I think that shock launcher has a lot of health. But yeah, still 35 seconds left, so no problem there. I wanted to see the health actually, because it was very expensive to barrage out that shock launcher. Oh, where's the health here? About 936%, so had like 600% health boost, so yeah, it makes sense that it was not easy to take it out. Yeah, health is way lower on this base. Drop the tanks first, and bullet and the mech. To shock some of these boom cannons a few times. Let's regroup. And the attacks are going very fast. Almost feels like the hasty crab, but it's not the hasty crab. Yeah, with the speed boost you really need some health, or the health is more important, because the damage is high enough. Well, I mean, I don't know if I really land my troops fast. Like, I think it's basically just tapping very quickly, or trying to tap quickly. I don't really know, like, I'm sure it's possible to deploy the troops even faster than what I'm doing. But yeah. Like, usually I'm trying to go to bullet first and drop him. And then I can drop all the remaining troops. Just to make it easier a little bit. So I don't end up to drop the tanks and then in some random direction bullet where I don't want him. I mean, I think 1 mech is enough. 2 mechs is probably also possible, but I think it's more important to keep the damage from the extra boat of tanks. So I don't really want to end up to lose too much damage. The troops really need to go quickly through all of the defenses, and if they're not doing that, then that can slow down the attack. Let's go down here quickly to take out the shield. I'll go back up here, drink, and then some shocks. I think the hasty crab is going to be possible to reach at least 600 stages. Or very close to 600, but I think 600 stages should be possible. Yeah, this one might have to take a closer look, because this one doesn't look like it's gonna be an easy solo. Hello, Enrique. Greetings to Mexico. Yeah, let's see here. Can leave these defenses, but I can't really leave those boom cannons, so I might have to take those out. Or I can go around the right side. Pull it more to the left, go for these, and then go around. Yeah, like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind to, but I don't, like, at least this Mega Crab, it's not possible, I think. Like, the speed boost is very strong, obviously. But I think without really a lot of troop damage boost, I think speed boost is not enough at some point. Try to keep these shocked. We get the shields now. Now go to the right side. Throw some shocks. Actually, I did not flare, even though I wanted to. But yeah, I need to be careful with those hot pots. Almost lost a lot of my tanks. And 20 seconds left. Well, actually, I think you can keep the boost even at 150% or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure the boost is maxed out even before I think it 200% where it usually is. So there's not really a lot of like, if the boost is a bit reduced, it's not really bad. The tanks have 9,600 health just from the regular stats and 1,000 or 14,000 from the boost. So what is that? 24,384, if I'm not wrong. So 20,000 HP, even more. I think this stage is gonna be not possible with the tanks, because with all these Doom cannons, it's not really possible to land the tanks so that bullet and the mech can distract. At least I don't think so. Maybe with 2 mechs and some critters on the sides for the boom cannons. That could be possible, maybe. Because I don't think Zukas... Like, I could also use Zukas, but I don't know if I want to. Just a bit dangerous with this shock launcher. It targets my Zukas. Or actually, I think I will go with the Zukas. think that's a bit safer than the max and the tank. Where's the heavy bullet and drink? I'm using sabotage engraving, max at 35%. I mean, with this gunbolt energy gain tribe, that's also going to help me a little bit. And actually also there's a heavy health tribe, but I think that one is, yeah, basically useless. Only need to get the bullet in front of the Zukas, so I'm hopefully not losing too many of the Zukas. I'll drop bullet and the heavies. Go for... okay, that's not good. They're taking out some of my Zukas. Hope they're gonna walk in a nice path. Now go in the corner. Who smokes at the end. I think I'm going to flare this laser. 1, 2 shocks. Just enough for 2 shocks actually. And bullet is very good positioned. And get a little bit of extra GB. And an easy solo. Definitely the right strategy not to use tanks, I think, on this base. But looks like I'm going back to tanks. Short launch range. I'm gonna take out these. How much is the health? I have 120,000 HP. Think I'm not gonna take out one of them. And yeah, let's clear everything. Maybe I'm gonna take out some of those shock launchers actually. Just so they're not going to take out my or shock my troops later. Yeah, bullet is able to tank now. Very good. Want to take out this shock launcher, but it looks like I might not be able to. Going to need to throw some shocks. At least they should get taken out now. Hopefully. Regroup. Another shock. Oh, please post or write in English in the chat, guys. I don't know ER if there is. Like, I'm just trying to finish as high as I can and have fun in the mega crab, hopefully. Yeah, this looks also okay. Yeah, with the speed boost, should be able to go through all of those defenses pretty quickly. Go for crystal critters to clear those mines. It's also very good that there's the crystal critters, they help a lot. Just to clear the shark mines easier to save some GB. So go to those shields now. Don't want to risk running out of time. I think I have 36 attacks left. Only lost one attack so far on the stream, the first one, stage 216, and yeah, I don't know, yeah, not in the log, but yeah, 36 attacks left. So going pretty good actually. Okay, this one, I think stay more to the left side. Then can go to the right side again. Take out the remaining shields. But I think land more from the middle. Please shock this boom cannon. Yeah, now it is shocked, but it got one shot off. Go for some shocks. And reflare. Now another reflare. Get these shields. And as soon as they are gone, I can regroup down here. Use smokes to make sure the shark launchers are not going to slow down my troops too much. Going for the shields. And now just some shocks for these shark launchers. It's getting closer, only 22 seconds left. But I mean, still a lot of time left, considering that I could easily flare some buildings faster and speed up the attack. I don't know if there's a reason. I think it's probably because the last year there was also the Joker crab, which is, I think, basically the same like this one. Just the boosts are different, I think. Hey, Passy. Now let's get maybe that shock blaster. And I need to go straight for those shields. By the time it's getting close. And I don't want to run out of time. Go straight to the HQ. No shark launchers on this base. I don't know if bombardiers would be good. And again, please stop or just please write English in the chat, guys. Or I'll have to time out if you continue talking in Arabic. Yeah, need to be careful, but I think the mechs should be able to shock those boom cannons. Like, the issue with bombardiers would be that if I use bombardiers, the troops can easily get, like the bombardiers can easily get taken out if I flare around. So I think bombardiers would not help. Well, I don't know, like I started with the other account basically from stage 61. I almost only used tanks and mech, or 7 tanks, 1 mech. I mean, most stages mech and bombardier still works, and I think especially in the end, mech and bombardier might be better on some stages because the time is starting to get closer now, because the health of the base is increasing. Actually, could I go around the right side? I think I like that more. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Or is it not good? I don't know. I think the left side should be good. Maybe should have dropped the bullet more in the middle. Shock some of these boom cannons. Okay, that is actually very annoying. Bit unlucky with the timing from the shock blaster. Slowed down bullet a lot. Going to try to go a bit lower, have a better angle for the shields. Yeah, bullet is getting shocked again. Like shock blasters, when they are slowed down from the shock, from the cryo bomb, are very dangerous. Because they can slow down the whole attack. Okay, now let's see. Can activate those. Get some extra GB. That should be okay now. Even though it is close. Also, like 1 or 2 bombardier boats, I don't think that would help. Especially when I'm flaring around quickly. Then the bombardiers would be way too far behind to do something. Yes, with tank speed, or in general with a speed boost, the troops also attack faster. They not only move faster, but also attack faster. And I mean, the tanks also do a lot of damage by themselves. I don't see a need for bombardiers at the moment. I want to take out this boom cannon in the middle and goes more to this right side of the base. Take out these shields. And I'll go back, shock the boom cannons. Be careful with clearing the shock mines to make sure to get all of them. I don't think any combination of tanks and bombardiers is going to work. Maybe on a few stages that have a specific layout, it could be possible, but just tanks alone is better. I can just walk over everything with the tanks. I don't need to worry about mines or rocket launchers that are going to fire at my troops. And with bombardiers I would have to do that. So I'm not using bombardiers. I mean, I still have over 1 minute left in this attack. So tanks are definitely very fast. Might even do more damage or about the same damage than bombardiers. And they have more health than bombardiers. So that's also good. This one is actually going to be a bit difficult, I think. Simmos. A lot of sniper towers and boom cannons. I might be able to avoid these boom cannons, but I'm not sure. I think the left side looks maybe a little bit better. Or, I don't know. I think the right side is better actually. Maybe you can take out at least... You can take out this boom cannon, then it's going to be perfect. And then try to avoid most of the defenses on the left. Only 2 shock launchers I think that I need to worry about. Maybe also this shock blaster. So drop bullet right now and the mech bit in the middle. Okay, lost 1 tank. Who actually looks like... I'm not sure if I saw that correctly, but looks like maybe at this point my tanks are getting 1 shot. Yeah, I was not able to see it. Like, could be that some other defenses damaged my tank. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, actually, they are getting 1-shotted now, so that's good to know. So the damage starts to increase now. Or maybe it's just that this stage has more building damage than the other stages. That's also always possible. So it's important to keep bullet alive and in front to tank for the tanks. Should be able to keep bullet alive with a lot of energy drinks and can use a lot of shocks. I think I can even use critters. I hope this energy drink come. Yeah, it's not in time. That's not good. Go down here. Use maybe a crystal critter to distract this shock blaster a little bit. Really have to get this shock blaster. So this is going to be very close to... Or is it really that close? I mean, once this shock launcher and the boom cannons are gone, there's nothing that damages my tanks. And from the damage I should be fine. Bit close, but still got it. I don't think Mech Bombardier... Like maybe Mech Bombardier would be possible also, but I don't know. Would be annoying with all these sniper towers and the boom cannons. But I mean, there's no boost really for Mech Bombardier except the speed boost for the bombardiers. So a nice solo on that stage, and now now a stage like this. Gonna be at least 2 attacks. Probably also Mech Bombardier for a stage like this. Bombardier to farm these cannons. There's a lot of shock launchers, so I think tanks would not work that well. The health is kind of low actually, but I think the damage is higher. I don't think Kawan is really useful. I really need Bullet to tank all the damage from the boom cannons. Okay, this one boom mine is still there. Bit annoying. Go for one shock. I think I want to take out this shock launcher and the shield. I actually have to be careful with the mortars. Another shock. Yeah, losing a few bombardiers. The issue is now I need to get this, or I have to take out these buildings, even though it might be better to not get them. Like already look too much, or really not take them out now. I have to say I'm a bit surprised that it's going so smooth. And I lost some bombardiers. This doesn't look to be too far away from a solo actually. Maybe if I skip most of the defenses on the left, it is possible in one attack. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look great. But yeah, not too far away. But probably 2 attacks. this would be one attack. I think that would be surprising. So the second attack lost. Like, what was that? 30 stages basically without losing an attack. So not surprised if there will be 400 or... Okay, that was actually a bit stupid. But at least there's the bombardier speed, so... should still be able to get it. Make sure to get some GB. Okay, we're not able to get another. I mean, that is way closer than it should be. But still finished it. Kind of forgot that the bombardiers move faster. Well, basically yes, I'm only playing the Mega Crab really with these accounts, and I guess also the warship. But obviously right now there's no warship season, so... And like, the operations are also possible to use or attack pretty easily with with crab attack statues. Yeah, I mean, this one I can just use Zukas probably. Shock Blaster is not good though. So I think I will go for Laser Rangers. I don't think that other troops would work that well. Like with all these boom cannons. I think that is a bit too much for the Scorcher, not the Scorcher, the tank attack. Drop some critter. But yeah, the health is definitely getting higher on these bases now. Like, I think really possible to see that I'm kind of missing like some troop damage or troop health. I guess in general some troop damage. I want to see though what the troop health, building damage, building health boost is on the space after this attack. I think that could be interesting to see. Let's just take out some of those. So now I think go here. We have to go for another shark. So 2 sharks that I did not want to use, but I have to. Try to clear those buildings. Get these cannons at the top cleared. And I can go for 1 critter, go down to the shields. Yeah, a bit close. Like seriously, way too close. But I mean, if it's gone, it's gone. And back to tanks. Could even use all tanks, but I think still going to use 1 boat of max, especially for the end, when there's all the boom cannons. think especially there one mech can be useful. Drop some critters. Yeah, no problem clearing this space. Yeah, I think that shark was a bit, didn't really need it. But yeah, a bit surprised that it's still so easy. I mean, I can still go pretty much yeah, without thinking too much through the stages. Would have thought there would be more challenging phases, I guess. Because I can just go through them easily right now. And I'm sure there will be more difficult bases coming in the next stages. Let's clear those boom cannons. Try to not lose tanks. Let's see the next stage. Okay, this one interesting. I mean, there's the GB gain trap, so that could be very useful on this stage. I don't think Zukas is gonna be an option with all these rocket launcher and shock launchers in the beginning. And also this rocket launcher. And yeah, this rocket launcher probably would take out a lot of my Zukas once I'm going behind the core. I think it's time to use 2 mechs. Question is, how high is bullets damage right now? Take a look at that. That is 3600, so yeah, like over 5k damage. I mean, he usually does more when he gets, or when he's low health. But I don't know how much faster he is shooting. But it would take a lot of time to take out those shields with bullets. So I don't know if he is an option to take out the shields with bullet. But that would be very nice if that would be possible. but I don't think it is. Let's go with this attack. Going to delay bullet a little bit. Get him to go to the left side and distract the boom cannon, maybe the Simo. Activate that cryo bomb. Also trying to save some of Bullet's health. That's gonna be very important. I think I can try to clear some of these shock launchers. Hope these crystal clearers can take out this one shock mine. Very good. That was very important. Yeah, it kind of looks like an easy finish now. Didn't really thought it would be. Like, it looks not really difficult right now. I guess my attack worked out very well. Go for more shocks. Another drink for bullets. I think we're group right now. Maybe also go behind the shields. And now go back down. A lot of smokes. Critters. Shock. And maybe even flare the core. I should have also just rushed all these cells to get extra GB. Oh yeah, it looks like I didn't have to, but it would have helped a lot. Change back to just one mech. Yeah, I think that was a nice solo. I have to say, I hope I'm able to keep up with this pace with the other account. I mean, I have one attack more at the moment from the 166 solo. I think I got like 2 pretty good solos so far on this account. I guess what I also need to consider is I could try to use rocket choppers, and not with this account but with the other account. Maybe they will help on some stages as well. I think I'm gonna go left side. Left side first, then go to the right. Slow down a bit. The damage here looks like it's a bit lower, because the boom cannons did not one-shot the tank. Throw their smoke just to make sure this boom cannon is not in range. Now go down here. One critter, one shock. Get those doom cannons. Steering pretty smooth through all of these defenses. Like, I think these stages I like Mech Bombardier a bit more because it's maybe a little bit safer. Let's keep those shocked. Yeah, looks like I'm still a bit away from the top. Another base like this. And I think again, go back to the tanks. Let's see again. I don't know if it could be good to use 2 mechs. I'm gonna draw a bullet on this right side because there is a boom cannon. And yeah, I hope he can distract this one. Yeah, basically 2 mechs just to try and shock all of these cannons. So I'm not going to lose the mechs. Because with 2 mechs it's possible that the mechs get taken out too fast and then, yeah, I have to use a lot of shocks. Okay, that was not the best thing I could have done, to let bullet get taken out. But then I don't think it really matters. As soon as this shock launcher goes down, I can regroup, get those shields. A bit close with the time, but not a huge issue. No boom cannons at the end, so it didn't matter. That's a good question. Like, I think the first 20 to 30 stages, I think usually Scorchers, maybe 6 Scorchers, 2 mechs, something like that works well, because you usually don't lose troops there. But then, after that, mech and Bombardier gets better. And you can also use mech Bombardier the whole time and then try to retreat before you lose a lot of the troops. That's also possible. And it also depends on your statues, obviously. Okay, actually that was a bit of a mistake. I don't want 2 mechs. I forgot to change the 1 mech back to the tank. But it should not be a huge issue. Maybe it even helps a little bit, because there's a few shock launchers. And yeah, this one I'm gonna change to, I think, all tanks. Don't think I really need the mechs. Here the front shields, then drop bullet also and go to the top. try to get all the tanks going to the top. Just bullet is not following. But that's okay. And also no problem against the stage. Oh, wow, that is crazy. Huh. I think that's like the first time I ever see this stage like where it's higher than like stage 20 or 30. That's crazy. I don't need a mech. Like usually there are some stages that are in the first, or that show up in the first like about 30 stages, and after that they don't appear. And this one is usually one of those stages. It looks like this time one of the stages is sneaked into the higher levels. I mean, this is really a bad layout because there are no defenses. I mean, there are some defenses, but not a lot of them. Didn't even have to take out this one top shield. Probably gonna add back maybe even 2 mechs. I mean, I could also go with bombardiers behind the core or with the Zukas, but I think I will just clear the base. Actually, I think I will go bombardiers. Hope that the path is going to be okay. But since the last update, it's kind of messed up a little bit. Hopefully that's not the case in this attack though. Got one heavy, one tank. I just want the tank to tank the shock launcher basically. That's the only thing it's supposed to do. That's not good. Bit unnecessary, but okay. Okay, let's see how the bombardiers are going to walk. Yeah, not that bad actually. 1, 2 smokes. I'm not able to throw a shock, it looks like. And also no taunt, so that's a bit annoying. At least if the one building gets destroyed, I can use a taunt. So it should be fine, and I mean, with the speed boost from the bombardiers, from the tribe, that should be enough to easily finish the stage. At least I hope so. Should have also gotten this extra GB at the top. Yeah, no problem with that stage. Like, I don't think the risks were too high. Like, clearing the base in this case would have been risky as well, so I think the attack was okay. And I mean, at some point, like, not against every stage, but against most stages, there's always a risk to, yeah, mess up the attack. Got maybe 2 critters at the top. Start to take out those shields. Oh, okay. This one is looking difficult, for sure. Don't know if tanks are able to finish this base. But I guess if, then only tanks could be an option. Don't know if I want 1 mech. I think I'll need 1. Gonna try to avoid this boom cannon, the doom cannon on that left side and go around the right more or less. Probably need to throw like 1 shot maybe now. Okay, I'm gonna lose. Have to adjust the plan a little bit. Go for 1 shock, 1 smoke. I'll wait for this shark launcher to get taken out. Now 1 shock and take out these boom cannons. Probably want to. I'm not gonna throw more. Gonna throw maybe a smoke. Just have to get this 1 boom cannon. Flare a bit away. Put it in front, perfect. Yeah, actually an easy solo it looks like. Just have to make sure the attack goes the right way. And then it's very easy from there. Yeah, nice stage for the tanks. Yeah, this one also okay. I mean, so far the run is going pretty crazy. Like almost everything is perfect. And I think the only attacks that I lost so far on the stream, I think they are okay to lose. Like it were difficult stages. And if this continues, I'm gonna end up at stage 300 and have like 30 attacks left. That would actually be very bad. Yes, Shakar, I will do the crab also on a different account. On the main account, I guess, but to be honest, right now I'm not sure if I'm even able to get or finish both of the accounts. Because it looks like right now there's just solos everywhere. Obviously, once the building health is going to get to some level, the tanks are not going to be able to clear these spaces so easily. And then the stages will be 2 attacks no matter what. Like a stage like this, I could also use tanks, like 2 tanks, go through those shields and then, like with the other tanks, clear the middle and then go to the right side. But I think I will go for those right side shields first and then go to the left. Let's go a bit slower. I'm losing a few troops. That's okay. Just can't lose too many. Maybe try and... I would like to get this one cannon, but it looks like it's not possible. So let's just go for the shield and get this cannon then later. And I'll go back. Get the cryo bomb. And very easy from there now. And still so much time left always. So not even close basically. I don't think Scorcher are going to be useful this Mega Crab, to be honest. The tanks are just way better in every way. Like, I don't see a stage where Scorchers would be possible and where tanks would be not so strong enough. Actually lost some tanks right there. A shark maybe or something like that. So Bullet is gonna be way behind. I don't think I really need Bullet. Main thing is that the tanks are gonna be going to the top. Like once they are able to heal, the defenses are not gonna be able to do something. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of time to play 2 accounts on this Mega Crab. So I don't know if I'm able to finish both of them. I think right now my plan is to tomorrow I'm gonna continue my other account. Try to go to a stage near this one. Like just near where I'm currently at. And see from there, maybe even stream more of the stages from my other account, but I'm not sure yet. Like, I mean, before catching up with the first account. But I mean, it's also going very quickly right now. Like not even 2 hours, 1 hour 40 minutes approximately in the stream. And I finished, yeah, basically 50 stages. So it's going pretty quickly also through the stages, so that's also good at least. I think this stage, yeah, it should be okay. drop those tanks first. Just need to be careful once I get in this boom cannon range. Because I think not all stages they one-shot the tanks. But there are stages where my tanks get one-shotted, and I'm not really looking at which stages the tanks would not survive one shot. So just need to assume that it's possible. Yeah, crazy attack. Over 1 minute left at stage 268 with the tanks. Not bad, not bad. Okay, this one could be 2 attacks maybe. Those doom cannons I would have to take at least would need to get rid of them. And also the shock launcher probably. So I probably have to go over the left side of this base. Get the doom cannons. Then try to go more to the left, get maybe the shock blaster, the shock launcher. Some of these boom cannons, and can go for the shields. And then can go back for the core. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I think I'm also going to delay my max a bit. So that I'm going to be able to use them at the top. Because I don't really want that they're going to get taken out from those doom cannons in the beginning. Let's shock here. Lost 1 tank. That's okay. Now I can still clear. But yeah, okay, actually I lost more tanks, that's not good. And even more. So actually only 4 tanks lost, so it's still not that bad. Could have been worse. And yeah, they're gonna lose another tank. The attack is not going perfectly. But at least it's somewhat okay. Yeah, I don't want to lose more tanks though. I think the health on this base is actually very high. Just feels like it because I'm taking so much time to take out all these buildings. Maybe we're gonna shock that shock blaster now. Hope I can get this shock launcher quickly. I can regroup a little bit. It's gonna make it a lot easier. I hope at least. Because now this shock launcher at the top is in range. I have to go for a little bit of a different plan. Take out these shields right now. Try to protect Bullet. Keep him from using too many taunts. Energy drinks. Yeah, it's gonna be very close. I think it's not gonna be enough. I have to shock here. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be one attack. Doesn't look like it. Maybe one drink now. Get Bullet in front. Yeah, but I think the health was too high on this base. Let's see how high it was. Yeah, only 844% actually, okay. So not even that high health. But yeah, I guess because there were a lot of buildings, that's what made the tank slow. I mean, 2 attacks is still okay for this base. Might be possible in 1 attack. Yeah, I really would have to clear all the other buildings first before I get the shields. I think that really hurt the attack a lot. I don't know though if Mag Bombardier attacks require more thinking than the current attacks. Like, I guess it's just a bit easier to attack because I don't have to worry that much about mines. I lost bullet, but doesn't matter. Okay, this one also a bit more challenging. Probably go for the right side first, then go to the left. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, somehow managed to lose 1 tank from the mortars. Not a medkit. I want to use a flare. Let's try to protect bullet. Just don't want bullet to take too much damage. And I also need to be quick. I can't waste too much time. I think I'm able to get at least the Simos. Or maybe not. Oop, everything is now out of range. So they can get maybe this shock launcher. And another regroup maybe. And bullet should be in front. That's gonna be close. Yeah, I'm just going to miss like 3-4 seconds more. Would have been enough. I think I should have flared straight on the core instead of trying to take out this shock launcher. Maybe that would have helped and not reflare that much, because that's usually not a good idea. Just costs a lot of time. But at least gives some room for improvement on the main account. So I guess that's good. Even against these stages, almost 1 minute left. But the tanks are definitely strong. You have to be careful with those two shock launchers. I think I will go to the right side first. Or should I take out the left side shields first? I'm not 100% sure. Actually, let's go for the left side shields first. Really clear everything like that right now. And 2 shocks. Very nice that the boom cannons are not one-shotting my tanks. I can go back and use a lot of shocks for those shock launchers. Yeah, a lot of time left. Well, I don't know, like I don't think it takes more damage to the flamethrowers, but obviously flamethrowers in general do low damage, so and shoot more often, so that basically just means that they they can do more damage to bullet, because bullets the damage reduction is probably not really affecting the flamethrowers. And basically every other defense just does way less damage. So be careful. I still can't just attack and use the 3 times mode, because then I will end up to lose too many tanks and then the attack might be over very fast. So group, bring for bullets, some shocks. I think that's the only defenses I have to worry about. Yeah, pretty crazy. In 2 hours, like 60 stages. That's a pretty good pace. And it also says something about the stages and how difficult they are at the moment. Drop critters. Okay, one of those. Yeah, I need to be a little bit careful, but it should be okay. Especially if I use bullet on the right side. Yeah, I have to throw some critters though. Otherwise the simmers are gonna take out too many of my tanks. And bullet also got hit by one of the cryo bombs, so that's also slowed him down. Once those boom cans go down, regroup. Actually, go in that corner. Okay, maybe flare one of these cannons. I'll go back. Start to throw some shocks. Actually, that's very bad. Yeah, I thought that shock launcher would have got taken out, but looks like it did not. So, yeah, a bit of an unnecessary loss. Definitely is a solo or a soloable stage. Yeah, I can look how many powder I have. Let's take a look. I think about, yeah, 8,028 powder. Actually build some of those statues. Hello, Klaus. What do you mean with nothing changed? Like, there are a lot of things that are changed compared to a few years ago. But like not that much changed, like just a bit. Hello, Doc Dan. Or Dogan, I think. The tanks are so fast because of the tank speed, which is the boost for the male crab after stage 61. And also the life leech, so that's what makes the tank attacks possible. At least in my opinion, a very nice and also different strategy compared to most of the other male crabs, so yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I mean, didn't change a lot about the mega crab, like, I guess there's some new troops compared to years ago, but in general it's always the same. But yeah, not really surprising. I mean, the crab can't change a lot. I could need some huge changes to make it even a bit different, and I don't think it really is needed. Go in that corner. Go for some shocks. Take out a few of those buildings. And I think now go for the boom cannons. Level 21. Level 21 of what? Like, there are a lot of things that could be level 21. Yeah, this bay is actually a bit tricky with all those cannons. I don't know if tanks are able to do it, especially off with all these boom cannons on that side also. Yeah, but the headquarter when it was level 21, that is like not just a few years, that's like a way. Like I don't even remember when the headquarter was level 21. Like, not really at least. And I guess I can try. I don't know. I think this might be 2 attacks. Yeah, like issue 21 is very long ago, like not even 2018. Like more 2015 sounds more like something that would make sense. Like I remember when I was maxed out the first time, or was close to it, I was headquarter level 22. And that was, like, I don't remember when it was. That was very long ago also, so... That's insane from Bullet that he's walking there. Perfect distraction. To regroup a bit. Go down here. And I think I will go straight in this corner. 2 smokes. Might not have been the best idea like this, because I'm gonna have to keep reflaring a few times now. Go for a few shocks, probably. And yeah, hope that somehow the tanks can clear like a small pocket, so they are able to clear the shields without getting taken out. But I feel like that's not really what is happening. And if I can get this one cannon... Yeah, but I already lost way too many of my tanks. Yeah, so this will take 2 attacks. I'm not sure if this is possible in 1 attack. Maybe. But I don't know. Would need to be a perfect attack. I think 2 attacks is completely fine. And so far, not really stages where I really lost an attack where it was, yeah, very bad. Oh, level 24, yeah, that's not that long ago. Like, I guess still a long time ago, like maybe 5 years, 4 to 5 years, something like that. But yeah, now the max is headquarter level 27. And there's supposed to be more headquarter levels coming, I think up to HQ 30. So 3 more headquarter levels. At least in the recent year, or like 2 years, there's way more changes than there used to be. So that is something good. I wonder where the first place was. I think would be around the stages. Yeah, okay, 1 stage higher. Switch to all tanks. Yeah, if I'm gonna lose 1 more attack, I'm gonna be at 30 attacks. So maybe stage 300 with 30 attacks is a bit too much. But we'll see. I mean, it could be possible. Even though I don't really hope it is possible. Abendsubzone. Actually forgot to change or to add 1 mech again. But it shouldn't matter in this stage. Yeah, I feel like a stage like this is almost possible to force close. Let's add another boat of mechs. And yeah, first place right now. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to complete that many stages today, so I will get overtaken pretty soon again, I guess. This looks like it could be possible in 1 attack, but it's going to be difficult. The right side looks a bit nicer. Actually, the left side might be better, because I can avoid these. Don't have to worry about a lot of the defenses on the left. So I'm going over the left side. Try to also activate that 1 cryo bomb. Might lose 1 tank. Or, yeah, still lost 1. Thought for a second I would not lose 1, but then the laser took it out. Group here. I'm very lucky that bullet did not get hit from the cryo bomb. It's just clear, basically. The mechs can shock most of the defenses, and bullet, yeah, can use a few drinks. Yeah, more and more solos. Definitely a bit scary. Only going from the left side. I think I can delay the mech a little bit. Don't need to drop him right away. Maybe drop him now. Trying to help these tanks stay alive. I wanted to use a smoke. And barrage. Drop maybe one critter. Another shark. I think I should have enough GB. Hopefully. But I don't have that much left. I mean, I would have to clear some of those shark mines, so to see how I do that. But bullet should be in front now. Again, this stage. The Simo. Yeah, I probably need to go over the left side with all these boom cannons because I have to take them out. And drop bullet right now. Hope he is going to distract those boom cannons. Start to shock those. And once this one shock launcher gets taken out down here, I can regroup towards those boom cannons. Another shock. Activate that cryo bomb. Maybe one critter. So it cost me a little bit of time to get through those buildings. Let's hope that this one tank can out-heal the Simo. But it looks like he can't. I don't really want to lose my tanks to these Simos, that's not good. At least the Simo gets taken out now. Go for this Shark Blaster. Shark launchers are doing some work, but doesn't help the base. Yeah, this one also looks okay. And it feels like every stage is a solo now. Not really what I would have hoped. I think at some point it's really going to get so difficult with the tanks that it's not gonna be possible to solo the stages because the health is going to be too high. At least that's what my hope is. Like, I'm also losing a lot of tanks on a stage like this, so it's not that easy. I don't think so. Like, I don't think it would make that much sense either. Like, also one feature for Boom Beach I think was always that the troops that you don't lose, you still keep them after the attack. That was not good. Let's go here in that corner now. Go for some sharks. I think I will clear everything, but yes, still need to be careful. The time is getting low. I can't waste too much time. Yeah, only 11 seconds left. Baden-Württemberg Air Force One. Let's go like that. Like, there's a lot of buildings missing on this stage, so it should be very easy. Evening only me. Yeah, there was a not too long ago a proto crab with the heavy choppers. I think like about now it would be about 1.5 years ago. And then I don't know if I want to see the heavy choppers again. Like, would be a very long mega crab. I don't mind if there's a lot of stages, but also good when the crab is a bit shorter sometimes. Actually, I need to be careful. Time is gonna be very low. So let's throw some critters to help out. Still 31 attacks left, so stage 300 with 30 attacks might be possible. Okay, this one looks tricky though. I think this one is not a good stage for tanks. With all of these boom cannons. Then I can use critters to distract. Yeah, tank should be okay. I was worried about this boom cannon, but I should be able to shock it, or not shock it, but distract it with one critter, because there's nothing really in range. And also one critter should do a good amount of damage to the Doom Cannon. Okay, that shock was not that good on the hot pot, so I would want that it gets activated at some point. There we go. And now the boom surprise went underground. Go for one drink. I'll throw there one shock. I think I would go maybe here. Critter and shock. Another critter. Bullet should be in front, hopefully. Yeah, a little bit. And I guess that shock was bad, but didn't matter. Okay, this one also going to be difficult, especially with all of these shock launchers. So this might be the stage where it will be 2 attacks again. I can try to leave this boom cannon and this doom cannon and go over the left side maybe. That would be the only way that I could see this being a solo. Also need to clear those shock launchers to even be able to get the other one. Or I could regroup, go for the right side. Yeah, I'm gonna change the plan. I will go for the right side instead now. Because the troops are working very nicely, so I don't want to stop letting them clear. So there are some smokes to protect the tanks from the boom cannon. And right now they're easily able to clear those defenses, so that's good. Go for a regroup. Lost some health on bullet, but that should be okay. Start to shock the shock launcher. Ring for bullets. More shocks. As this boom cannon goes down, I can go for the shield. Now go back. More shocks. And yeah, also this stage is a solo. Almost looks like so far the only stages that really take 2 attacks are the ones with I think like 10 or 12 shields spread over the whole base. Like I think that stage cost me so far like 3 or 4 or even more attacks. Like almost every time it appears it's 2 attacks. think I will go over the right side on this base maybe. Or drop bullet on the left. And the Magmore on the right. I think I will go for that. Maybe also drop one critter. Go for some sharks. Can try to maybe even take out both of these shark launchers if my troops organize. Especially bullets. Yeah, this looks very easy actually. Thought it would be more difficult. Okay, actually, bullet is a bit stuck. Yeah, again, a pretty easy one. But yeah, seriously might have to consider to abandon this account at some point. If it keeps continuing to be solos all over the place. And at least it's going very fast also. Like 2.5 hours now. And I've beat about 80 stages. Which is a lot in that time. So that's at least something good. And yeah, I still have boost for 35 minutes. I think also for today I will stop after the boost runs out. And maybe try, or maybe we'll play the other account, the main account, a little bit more. Okay, bullet gets taken out now. That is not good. Try to distract with critters. I just have to get these shark blasters down. So they're going to be very soon at stage 300. Yeah, still solos everywhere. Yeah, but even though the crab is very easy, I don't think it's bad mega crab. Like these tanks attacks are still very nice. And obviously something different from the usual attacks, which is always great. Just would wish that the building health and the building damage would increase faster. Because it's increasing very slowly. Okay, a lot of shock launchers. A lot of laser beams. And this boom cannon would probably be in range of the tanks. Also 2 shock blasters. So definitely a difficult stage, that's for sure. I can try to go over the left, I guess. Maybe that's possible. Or right side, but I don't know if that would work. I think I will see how the troops are clear and then decide. Because like the randomness still plays a factor in these attacks, so sometimes it's better to see how the attack goes and then decide what to do. And right now Bullet is in a very good position. So I could easily try and maybe even really clear the right side. Or go to the left after I take out the boom cannon. I will go to the left actually. One drink, here one shock. Take out the shock launcher and then regroup. Let's throw there some shocks. Annoying with these shock blasters. I try to take out maybe take out the shock launcher at the top, and after that go straight for the shields. Maybe flare those shields, get Bullet a bit in front, so that if some troops get targeted, that it's Bullet, so the tanks can take out the shields. And I might try to even flare straight onto the core. Yeah, that's a nice solo. 11 seconds left. And yeah, this one doesn't look bad either. Yeah, definitely impressive what the tanks are able to do. Definitely makes me wonder what would be possible to reach if there would be a combination of the hasty Mega Crab, which is basically what the speed boost is, and the life leech Mega Crab. Like, I think that might be the best combination. Looking how strong this just this 50% life leech boost is. And one stage away from 300 now. And if this will not take 3 attacks, I'm Gonna be at least left with 30 attacks at stage 300, which is pretty good. Hey, SP. Yeah, remember, I don't remember which account, but I think, yeah, you gave me some diamonds there, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. Like, maybe it was even this account, I don't know. Actually, no, was not. This one is low victory points. Actually, I think this one will be 2 attacks, though. I don't really see a way to get this in 1 attack with all the boom cannons. And damage per shot of the tanks is, let's see, 2880.5 and 6337.1. So, well, what is that? 9100 or 9217.6 or something like that, if my calculation is right. But then I don't know if this is the real damage per shot, because sometimes the speed boost reduces the damage per shot and they just shoot more often, so they still do more damage. But yeah, I think this stage is gonna be 2 attacks. At least it looks like that to me. Might go Mech Bombardier instead. I think let's go with tanks. If it's gonna be 2 attacks, then it shouldn't matter too much what the first attack is. Just have to make sure to get at least the shields. Maybe even a bit more would be nice. I think once I'm taking out these group. Okay, these smokes might have been a bad idea because these, okay, they're not really, and still stay up. Yeah, but usually they will go down after a few seconds, so it would be useless to throw smokes there. Make sure to take out this boom cannon and go over here. I think the best thing to try is maybe take out the shields actually. I think it should be possible. Oh, time run out. And with that, gonna be at 30 attacks left. And in a few seconds at stage 300. Hi, Emia. Yeah, I think can still continue for, what is that, 22 minutes. And also I think for this stage I can just go with the tanks. Again, drop bullet on the wrong side. I don't know why, but for some reason sometimes it's not dropping the troops. In this case, bullet. Maybe it is when I'm tapping on like some mines or something like that. Yeah, all these stages look very easy for some reason. I really hope that will change in the next like 20 to 30 stages, when the health will get higher. I mean, that should really slow down the attacks. At least that's what I'm hoping. Let's go in that corner. I don't want to worry about this one shock launcher too much. Like, the angle is not very nice, because those troops are kind of boxed in. Okay, this is gonna be close. But with the speed boost should be fine. Maybe another critter to make sure this shit gets taken out. Right now it's like 0, so I think it's at 12 AM or something like that. I always mess that up, like midnight basically. Okay, I can't really take out these, like the other shields, easily on the space, because there's so many shock launchers. So if I would have to go for the right side, maybe instead of the mech I can use a scorcher. Make it a little bit easier maybe. I still think I will go maybe with 2 mechs actually. I could also try to go bombardier and mechs on the left side, which would probably be smarter. But I mean, why not use the tanks? If it's an easy solo, why not? Yeah, could take 2 attacks this way. But we'll see. I got that one shock blaster. We'll regroup. I take out these spoon cannons. Go for more shocks. Now the mechs are really going to help. At least if I'm taking out the shock launcher. But the time is going to get close. When now also this shock blast is in range. Hope I can get at least another drink. Okay. Bullet's gonna get taken out. I already had the GB used for the drink, but that didn't work. Yeah, so this is gonna take 2 attacks. I think it would have been better to just go to the left side with the bombardier and the mech. I think that would have had a greater chance at success. That's still not too bad. Like, yeah, the attack is going very easily like this. Definitely would have been the right strategy to use. So yeah, 2 attacks, but that's fine. Still 16 minutes left. Just go Mag Bombardier. I'm a bit worried with all these boom cannons that I'm gonna end up to lose my tanks. I think I should be able to reach 400, yes. Not today, and I don't know with this account, but if it somewhat continues to have a similar amount of solos, like there should be a very high chance to reach 400. If a record would be possible, I don't know though. Like 460 sounds like too many stages. Can't imagine that. This one is going to be again with the tanks. Looks like the right side is better. To avoid all these defenses on the left. Like these doom cannons, the shock blaster. But then there are not that many defenses, to be honest. Like, I think it mainly just looks bad with the lasers. But then I think the right side is a little bit better. I still have 15 minutes, about 15 minutes left on the boost. And I'm only going to continue while I have the boost for today. So yeah, I'm not going to boost the statues again for now. I get still a decent progress for today. I also have to start with my main account at some point. Because I can't risk that there's gonna be too many solos and then I'm not able to finish all the attacks. And I mean, there's also warship season this time, not like the last Mega Crab where there was no warship season. So for the next warship season I would also have to, like, can't take too much time to, yeah, because I would also like to play when that warship season starts, so can't take too much time with the Mega Crab. And yeah, another solo. Like how it's looking right now, it might be, I might be forced to abandon this account tomorrow, but I don't know. I will have to see how it goes. But yeah, I just have to get the other account catched up, and then like that would already take a few hours to just to catch up with this account. So we'll see. And thanks Sacred Teach for the 40 rupees. Appreciate it. And 12 minutes left. I mean, I can ignore most of the cannons in the middle. Think left side first and then go to the right side. Well, sometimes it can be too much also to play, especially the Mega Crab with 2 accounts. Well, I'm not going to abandon the account, I'm just going to abandon the attacks, because it's... And I don't know if I'm even going to do that. But at some point there might be a time where I would have to say I'm going to ignore this account to be able to finish my main account. And also something like that is against the terms of service, so don't talk about things like that, please. Go all the way over here. Okay, that spread is a bit weird. We're gonna run into some of the shark mines. I think let's go here. Might need even more sharks though. But actually right now I have a lot of time left, so I don't need to shark too much. Just right now maybe when I'm regrouping. Another flare to the top. A bit higher to stay outside of these lower cannon ranges. So should be enough time for like maybe 3 attacks, maybe 4. Okay, I think for this one I can clear a little bit of the beach and then go behind the core. Would have to take out this boom cannon, this shark launcher, and go for those defenses. And also get both of the shields. I think it's better to go for the left side, it just looks a little bit nicer. Okay, let's maybe get some of those critters. These tanks took actually quite a lot of damage. Not too happy with that, but I think they should instantly heal up now. Once they go out of the smoke. Yeah, 1 tank lost. That's gonna be okay. I will group a bit higher. We need to stay also outside of the boom cannon range. I'll need to get the shark launcher and the boom cannon. Maybe could use a shark or just drop a critter on this machine gun. Just clear this. Cannon go to the top now. Maybe flare also the shark launcher. Over here, take out the shields. That's gonna be close now. I think it should be enough. So 50 seconds to finish the core. Yeah, gonna be enough, but a bit close. Well, no, Tasim, and please don't talk about the topics like that in the chat, because it's against the terms of service. And thanks, Sacred Teach, for the 40 rupees. Thanks for the support. And yeah, this stage also doesn't look that bad. Maybe we can try to hurry up and get to stage 310. That would be nice. Well, it's perfectly distracting the Doom Cannons. That's nice. I think once this Doom Cannon goes down, I'm gonna go down to the shields first. Yeah, easy finish. Hey, thanks, Tazin. This one also easy. Maybe one shot for that boom cannon. And it should only be 2 shocks basically for the whole attack. Just have to keep those shock launchers shocked. At least if that one shock launcher goes down. So one more attack or one more stage, and after that I will be at 310. Should have enough boost left. Yes, Sacred Teach, I will also stream on that account, but probably not even tomorrow. I think tomorrow, if it goes to plan, the first thing I will do is catch up with the main account. And once I get close, I'm going to probably play this account. And if I see that at some point it's gonna be too many stages, that I might fear that I'm not able to finish the main account, then I would switch to the main account probably and yeah, finish that one. Because if I'm gonna run out of attacks or time on the main account, that's not going to help. Be embarrassing. And so far that never happened. And I hope it will never happen. But yeah, always need to make sure it's not going to happen. Because some mega crabs, which are gonna be long, I actually lost bullets. We need to be careful. Of another critter. I have to shock this Doom Cannon. I can't lose those mechs because they're distracting the shock launchers and also they're able to shock a lot of the defenses. Yeah, but actually this is looking a bit bad. I'm lucky I'm gonna get another shock. I can distract a bit with some critters. I think I have to flare the core. Maybe I'm able to take out this Doom Cannon with the artillery snow. It's gonna be so close with the time. Please. No. Nah, that was not a good idea. That should have been one attack. Like, yeah, didn't really expect the stage to take that much time, and I also lost bullet. With bullet would have been easy. And yeah, 2 minutes left on the boost, but I think that will probably be, or was the last attack for today. So stage 310. My other account is at 190, still has all 40 attacks left. I don't think it's going to be easy to make or have a lot of extra attacks left at this point. But hopefully can save maybe 1 or 2 more attacks. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Like, maybe could have about 35 or 34 attacks left at this point. And I think then there might be a serious chance to not only get to 400 stages, but maybe even try to get a new record. Even though this would be the worst record forever, because the next Mega Crab it will get broken no matter what. But yeah, that's how it is sometimes. The Mega Rocket Chopper challenge, I'm not sure what that challenge is. And I don't have the Rocket Choppers maxed out on this account either way. Actually, it's also something that could save some attacks, the Rocket Choppers, because I have them maxed out on the other account. But yeah, that's, I guess, what I will find out tomorrow. Or later today. I guess I will play a few stages. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream today. Again, gonna do a stream tomorrow. I don't know when. Probably not too early, because I'm gonna try to catch up with my other account first. And that will take some time, so probably more a later-ish stream. Like, yeah. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and see you in the next stream tomorrow. Bye.